Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
Mute Nash. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Social Media Derby. We've got a bumper episode today. We've got two fixtures obviously upcoming that we need to preview, and also we're going to go through game week 17 and also the Carabao Cup quarter-final for Arsenal yesterday, winning over Palace on penalties. But before we get into it, for those watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment down below. For those listening on the audio podcasting platforms, please follow, give us a 5-star review. And of course, I think this episode, we're definitely going to need this one again, judging by the Christmas spirit of everyone. The views expressed in this podcast are just for entertainment purposes, all jokes. Today's episode might be full of, as Rhys said before we went live, lots of agendas over facts. It's going to be a good episode. But before we get into it, how you lads doing? You doing all right?
I'm struggling, man. Amrin's got me stressed. I traveled to the other side of the country and I still have to drink liquor just to survive this evening. Fuck this guy.
There we go. 1 minute in. I knew the swearing rule was we were done out here, but we've all been forgiven. We've all done it. And Kem's not here, so don't worry, broski. We've all done it. Kem's dropped the C-bomb in like 2 or 3 minutes in, so we're all good. Razor, what you saying, bro? You all right?
Sorry, I was trying to be composed, and then this guy just came through with the F-bomb in the first 2 minutes. In the first 90 seconds. Well, fucking hell. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? Yeah, man, I'm good. Top of the league. Top of the Champions League.
Just about.
It's just about a parameter when we're measuring first versus second.
Yeah, no. It's not a parameter. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Top of the league. Top of the Champions League. Into the next round of the cup, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully against Portsmouth in a couple of days, we do it again.
Portsmouth, bro, that's an old school team. I've not heard their name in a decade, man.
Proper team, man. That team back in the day, they had some ballers, bro.
That free kick.
Now that, bro, I've seen the highlights of that game so many times. They've done the rounds on X and Twitter. Because we battered them in that game, and Rio went in goal, innit? Because Kushak got sent off, and we ended up losing that game. And if we'd have won it, to be honest, the rest of the draw looked pretty easy. We could have dubbed up the treble, man. That would have been crazy.
Portsmouth have one of the sexiest like logo kits.
Hold tight, Fratton Park as well. What a lovely ground.
Yeah, proper ground. Yeah, it's proper ground, man. Old school.
Sorry if anyone's waving around the notebook. There was a spider in my laptop. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. So I wish goodwill to all men, but spiders aren't man them. Get me?
Yeah, true that. Yeah,
enemies of progress.
Trust me.
All right, let's get into the Arsenal stuff then, guys. Come on, let's get into it. Man's trying to sing chants already.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to start because we always start if it's normally United on a European fixture week, we start with them because we only got one game. And this week, there was only one team that we talk about that had 2 games, and that was like the delayed quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup from last week. So as I said just now, Arsenal went through 8-7 on penalties. Lacroix missed the last penalty. To be honest, lads, that penalty shootout, in terms of quality of the taking, top tier. Like all the goalies didn't stand a chance for any of them except for the one that was saved. I mean, Kepa did dive the same way for every single one. So the goalkeepers may have not had their best penalty shootout, but the takers, beautiful. But and that game was really interesting. And then also, obviously, Arsenal went to the Hill Dickinson Stadium on the weekend and got the dub as well, 1-0. Gyökeres, my number one fan or hater, he scored with the pen. And yeah, that game, we were saying it just now. The Arsenal Crystal Palace game was of probably higher quality, but the Everton Arsenal game is probably something of higher value for you guys going for the title. And I doubt you guys are really going for the Carabao Cup, but you're through to semi-final facing Chelsea, so that should be a good one. When Rhys joins in a little bit, we'll chat about that. But we'll start with you, Razor. What did you make of both games? And are you happy, obviously, to be through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup now?
On paper, we beat Everton 1-0. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, on paper, we beat Everton 1-0. And is that a good result?
No.
You can dissect it. What it is, it's 3 points. And you know what I care about? Getting 3 points. And I said it last time on the pod. You can't say anything to me because I literally said it last time on the pod.
You did.
Last time we won the league, we were beating certain teams that are teams that if you put them down on paper next to the Arsenal, you expect us to slap them 4-0, 5-0. We won 1-0. We drew 0-0. Do you know what I mean? It's a league campaign. It's about how good you are across 38. Yeah. And we got 3 points. So I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? So the Hill Dickinson Stadium seems to be growing a reputation to be a hard place to go. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? Like certain men are ducking the pod this week. And we will call it ducking, even though Liverpool won. We will call it ducking because those of us in the group know that Kem had a full-on crash out worse than anybody else has had after their team lost. He had a crash out after picking up 3 points because he knows what he saw. But I digress. You know what I mean? I'm not going down that path right now. But, yeah, it's a hard place to go. Teams are going there and getting beaten. Teams are going there and struggling generally.
You got clapped there. You're right.
We could have played there yet.
I mean, past tense. That's my point.
I'm gonna let you man do your thing.
We'll save it. You go, my brother.
What I'm saying is, what I was gonna say was crazy, but if I'm gonna say it now with more specificity, if Trossard shot, and another shot from that half are like 6 inches this way or that way, do you know what I mean? Different ball game. We've got a lot of quality in, and almost it's the same against Palace, bringing us into that game, where like the score at the end of full time was 1-1. We had a couple opportunities where we could have buried that game. You know what I mean? I feel like, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like Arsenal several times have been like 4 to 6 inches away from greatness. You know what I mean? We're hitting the outside of the post rather than the inside of the post. You know what I'm saying? If it hits the inside of the post, it's posting in. Where it hit the post and corner or post and goal kick. You know what I'm saying? But I think these are really slim margins. And as long as we're picking up the dubs, I am less concerned. I think if we're micro-analyzing the game, as you do as a fan when you lose, especially, if I'm micro-analyzing the game, then I'm in a position where I'm like, yo, have we done well there? Have we made a mistake? Have we not capitalized where we could? But, winning the games, picking up the points, going through to the next round, I can't complain, man. I have no complaints. Hold tight, Kem. Duck in the pod. I see him with his comments. Duck in the pod. Because his team, you know what I mean? Even when they pick up 3 points, they look woeful. He's crashing out. He wants his manager gone. Can't relate, bro. You see me in my Christmas hat? I'm full of Christmas spirit.
He's not a good person, bro. He's not a good person.
Bro, we're not talking about him being a good or bad person. We're just talking about him being a wallad, about him being a waste man, and that's why he's not here. So all of his comments, we acknowledge them, but we don't care. What did you, man, think of the Arsenal performance? Did you think we were good?
I'll be real, Go on,
championship, like, performance is like depressing, boring, commanding, not too exciting, but never in trouble. It's so annoying because I've seen this so many times from United back in the past. But seeing an Arsenal team do this, I was like, yo, man, no tiki-taka, just controlling the football, the flow of the game, never in trouble. Yeah, they got
Fuck
it.
your tiki-taka, I want a trophy.
That's my point. As I did, we have the worst guy. I thought this guy's gonna be like Harambo, but even then, I was like, yo, man, They're controlling the whole field.
Yeah, man. Because look at
I can't
Kem.
say anything.
That
I
Butter
can't say
Sket.
anything as that.
Look at that Butter Sket. Look at what he's commenting in the chat. He's being like, slot out, but leaving with more than Lego. Like, I need trophies because
What is his problem?
I need
man?
him. I need him to understand that, like, this team that we've got, and like bias aside, nonsense aside, this team that we've amassed in Arsenal, they're great. They're doing
And
great
the thing
stuff.
is like, I'll say this.
You just need silverware to match it.
In
But
terms
the
of
team-
the team, is like, it's not like a City team as okay, I've seen them spend 200-300 mil on these ballers. I go to the Arsenal side, player by player. He could be dropped. He could be a Tottenham signing on a different window. He could be a West Ham signing. But I was like, yo, you're doing it by like squad building the proper way. No all-star elite ballers. I was like, this is actually squad construction at its purest form. I can't argue with it, man.
Yeah, but also look at how it's been constructed. Like
that's my point. As I do, they got guys from Bayer Leverkusen, and this man is like these are
no, but I don't mean the players like the sides that they're being bought from. I just mean the hit ratio is crazy high on a lot of these Arsenal signings, right?
Like,
if you compare it with City, yeah, City's hit ratio, if you actually deep it, is not good.
Terrible.
They just keep buying and buying and buying and buying and buying and buying.
Okay.
I would love to compare our last window.
Who was replacing Riyad Mahrez and the last guy before. They can't keep getting away with this, man.
I would love
but
to
this is the
compare
thing.
our last window's hit rate with Liverpool's, especially.
Yeah, that's not looking good for Kem Larden if we do that.
It's not looking good in the light. It's looking funny in the light. Cubic zirconium.
It's a 20% hit rate for them because Ekatike is 1 of 5, the only one that looks good. The others all are either ACL or diabolical or, just absolutely shit. And but my point I was trying to make was now Arsenal have the grace that your hit rate can drop because you've already amassed like a really strong squad, and financially you guys are on a much better footing because you're in Champions League now regularly. You're going deep into competitions. But in the early stages of Arteta's squad building, he didn't have that grace. You could only have one or two stinkers over like 3 years because you didn't have bare peas and your owners weren't trying to buy loads and loads of players and spend money and do whatever. You didn't have Champions League revenue. So he had to do it smart, and that's what he has done smart. So you've got to give him credit for that.
Also, can I just say, like, he has done it relatively smart, but he's also made mistakes, and we've held the smoke of them mistakes. Like, as Arsenal fans, we have held the smoke of a Nicolas Pepe. We have held the smoke of not like finishing where we're meant to. We've held the smoke of brothers asking us what phase is Arteta in, isn't it? So it's like when we've reached this point and stuff is working, I would like to hear people put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but even that, Razor, if we're going to be totally, and this is not to do a loving thing, but if you look at the things that he's got rinsed for, a lot of them haven't actually been things that he's actioned, right? Like Pepe was before him. I swear down. That was Emery and those guys signed them. A lot of the dead wood that held you back before, Rob Holdings and all these different guys were players that came in before and he had to make do with. There's only a few errors. And like, Tomiyasu, mostly been injured, was probably one. Guendouzi, I'm not sure if it was him or not, but that probably would have been one. There's been a few, man.
There
hasn't been. I know, but he's a
baller, by the way. He's not like Premier League level in terms of physicality, innit? You know what I'm saying?
And he's an arsehole. He's an arsehole.
He's a baller.
It's his mentality and personality that's a problem. He's a good player, but he's just a dickhead. And that was pretty clear, and that's why Arteta got rid of him. But in terms of the games, though, the Everton game, you definitely had more chances, but that should have been a penalty, in my opinion. I don't know. Do you guys think so? Because I've seen some other fans say it shouldn't have been one. But in my opinion, I think it was soft, but it's a penalty. But you should have won regardless of that. It should have been 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 anyway, because hitting the post and you apply pressure on them. But what do you guys think? Do you think you got lucky, Razor, for that one? Or do you reckon it shouldn't have been a pen?
I think to win a game of football, you need to have an element of luck. You know what I mean? If the ball hits the post and goes out, that's luck. If you get a challenge that the ref deems to be kosher and it's not kosher, that's luck. Do you know what I'm saying? I personally, as an Arsenal fan, I have watched an Arsenal forward, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Aubameyang. Like I've watched it, yeah, where our players have had that happen to them in the box, and I have been livid in front of the screen, screaming my lungs out, penalty, 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 and we haven't got any given, and we've had to get on with it and play the rest of the game. And I think, like I said in the group chat, if the ref had given a penalty there, if VAR had given a penalty there, I would have been obviously disappointed as an Arsenal fan, but I wouldn't have felt like we were hard done by necessarily.
Yeah,
I do feel like every dog has its day, and I feel like that was our day for that one. Do you know what I mean? I think he's gone to play the ball. I think he's been unfortunate in terms of not getting the ball. But I also think, like I said in the group chat, I think the way that this striker went down, I think it hasn't helped him because he's like gone. He's been, there's impact, and then he's gone down delayed. Like he's waited a second and then gone down. It's been very theatrical, very dramatic, and all that does is make the ref feel like you're not being sincere. And then all that does furthermore is when you watch on VAR and they're playing it in slow motion, it makes you look even less sincere because there's a bigger gap between it and your actions look more like hyperbolic, more exaggerated. So, like I said, if the penalty got given against us, I don't think I would have been able to complain too much. You know what I mean? I think I would have been upset. Obviously, I would have been disappointed. I would have been talking about some of them chances that we didn't convert, but I don't think I would have been able to. I would have been in the group chat being like, oh, the referees, oh, VAR. Do you know what I mean? So, us not getting it, I'll take it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like there's been a level of discourse which is like, Arsenal got away with murder, blah, blah, blah. It should have been a penalty. And it's like, no. We've had that happen to our striker before, and we've not gotten the pen. And we've had our defenders do that before, and it's been given. So I feel like, that's football. It will even out eventually. And I feel like it evened out a little bit on that day. So I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I agree, man. I don't think it's not a diabolical miss, but it's one of those ones where a lot of refs, I would say, slightly favor more so to give a penalty for contact. We've seen them in all different shapes and forms. So it's just an inconsistency thing. Because I bet you this game week coming up now, in one of the 10 games, someone's going to have a similar scenario and they'll get a penalty for it. And then people will go, what's going on here? Why are we doing this? Point to the Arsenal one, point to a couple of other ones that haven't been given and say, why have you refereed this different? And I think that's the annoying thing, because you've got to apply things like this to everyone. But we know that the PGMOL and those guys, they change the rules or they soften them and they do tweaking in the middle of a season without necessarily informing the teams or the fans that there's a new kind of threshold for these things, which drives us crazy. But I think you got away with one on that one.
Arsenal right now, though, because that man are complaining about decisions that didn't affect the overall score. But 10 years ago, Wenger was complaining about penalty misses and that. I was like, man, luxury problems. This is what Arsenal are going through, luxury problems.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens, isn't it? Like everyone complains about decisions that they don't get, and then when it's your team, they're not exactly going to go out there and offer the penalty up to the other team.
Yeah.
You've just got to roll with what the referee does, isn't it? And like Grazer said, you kind of get some of these. Sometimes you probably haven't got some that you should have had. You've probably been given some that probably shouldn't have been given, and it evens itself out eventually, or at least you hope the more games we go through, there's a chance that kind of everyone's luck evens out a bit more. But what about the Palace game? Because I did watch that one. I think that one was a much better game on the face of it. Arsenal should have been clear, in my opinion, in that first half. Played really well in the first half. Their goalie had a worldie, by the way. He was top class, that goalie.
Yeah.
But, he was very good. And then, second half, it was way more even. I wouldn't say Rhys is in the building. I wouldn't say that...
Rhys.
I wouldn't...
HMP Wandsworth, my G.
That's HMP Wandsworth. That's crazy. That's the prison where they be. Never mind.
I know. Reza, come in place.
And then, the second half was way more even. So I think maybe 1-1 was a fair reflection on the second half, but I definitely think you guys should have been clear in the first half. And then, penalty shootout, top class penalties. Their defender, Lacroix, misses it. You're through to the semi-final to face Chelsea. Rhys has come at a good time. Rhys, did you watch either of the Arsenal games, the Crystal Palace one or the Everton one, and what did you make of them?
I actually didn't, but I heard it on the radio, and I heard that you struggled a lot up top. There's a lot of talk about Arsenal. Oh my god!
Say your thing, man. You made him follow. Oh no, I actually saw what he said. Oh no, that ain't right.
That's terrible. That was terrible. What was I saying? No, I didn't. But I heard they weren't that good going forward. After a while, and Palace just soaked up a lot of pressure.
So, I mean, Arsenal were definitely better in the first half. Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, I think there's a lot of talk about Arsenal maybe struggling to find goals lately.
They are.
So, I think everyone's sort of seeing that and seeing maybe a bit of panic creeping in the title race. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think I feared Palace more than I feared Arsenal. Over two legs though, I probably don't believe we'll win. But we'll see.
2 legs, you know.
Yeah, double leg semi-final.
Leave
I was joined as well.
Leave your team, Rhys. You're Chelsea. You're not West Ham, bro.
No, but I'm also realistic, Nash.
Fair.
But that was a crazy call. I'm gonna throw Io straight into it, bro. Rhys said that he feared Crystal Palace a bit more than he feared Arsenal going into the semi-final of the Carabao. But at the same time, he thinks that it's unlikely that Chelsea beat Arsenal over 2 legs. What do you think about those two opinions?
You guys hear me? I'm coming through.
Yeah.
No, I can see it. Palace are a dangerous team. I think obviously they pose a lot of dangers. I don't know if I'd fear them more, but I think obviously in cup games, it seems like Palace are always up for it and they cause problems for pretty much all the big boys. Like second half yesterday, they had us. They could have had us, to be fair. But I definitely still think we're more dangerous than Palace. But considering the way Chelsea played against us the last time we played, that was like one of their best performances. So I guess their confidence could be a lot higher than maybe it justifies. But and I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie to you. I don't think we've looked good since that Chelsea game. We've not been.
I just feel about a team selection.
Don't get me. Don't trigger me off before.
It's a league game. It's not like bring out the big guns. I'm just curious how you felt about the team selection. I would have bring a few more young G's and show what Arsenal Academies is like.
Tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it.
I'm just saying.
Tell me about it. Angry Achang will tell me that I'm misplaced for believing in our youth. You know what I mean? But no, I wasn't
in London apparently, but I'm not seeing it on the.
What's that?
Best academy in London, but I'm not seeing the players on the pitch. So
how can you scream free Kobe Mainu when you can't even free Ethan Wanyeri?
Tell me about it. You man are preaching to the choir here, brother. You're preaching. I see what they're trying to do. I know what they're trying to do. It's funny. I know what they're trying to do. I know what they're doing.
One of you, your manager is abusing the academy players in press conferences. So shut up. Secondly, you go back on mute. Correct. Your best academy product right now can only play 1 Premier League game per week. Let's not confuse the thing. Yeah. Do we want to see more of Ethan? Absolutely. Pause. Absolutely. But it's one of them things where we discussed this in a group chat. If he plays a side that is deemed to be a weakened side and we don't win, that's going to be the criticism. And I feel for some reason, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but I feel for some reason, Ethan is seen as part of that contingent. you know what I'm saying?
That's what's mad to me.
You're the favorite in every single game, so it shouldn't be.
I just don't think the drop off is that drastic for if you bring Ethan into the team, like especially after he played so many games last year. That's my issue with it. Is that when you need him to turn like
games,
huh?
Where did he play so many games last year?
No, of course he was playing right wing. So I hear it. Yeah. No,
you got someone else to play right wing. Are they playing well?
That's fair. Still got more minutes though.
But you can still you can find a way. You can't just
I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve more minutes. I'm just saying I don't think the issue is as reductive as it's being made out by some of our anti-analytic fans. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
No, it's not. I just think you don't like in a game like yesterday, for example. I don't need to see Odegaard get minutes. Realistically, no, not even anti-Odegaard. No, but it's not even anti-Odegaard.
You don't need these minutes.
Not even anti-Odegaard. Like even Saka. I didn't need to see Saka yesterday. I don't need to see them type man in that kind of game. I don't need. That's what I'm trying to say to you. There's certain games I don't need to see these. If these are the main men, I don't need to see. I don't need to see Saka.
I think come on in that. I would have loved to see Ethan come on.
Exactly. That's my issue.
I would have loved to see Ethan start that game, and I would love to see Ethan come on against Everton. That's what I would have loved.
And even Club Brugge, though we played Brugge, I think he played for like 15 minutes or something. Bro. This is what I mean. There's like I'm not saying it's wrong to play a strong team, but we didn't need to play we need to rest. We've got big fixtures coming in. Why are you putting Saka on for minutes in this game, bro?
What are the fixtures that you speak of?
No, because you've got games coming in thick and fast. I mean, not big games, but the games are coming in thick and fast. If you can give these players rest, give them rest, bro. Why are we if Odegaard's going to be your main man, which he's going to be, you don't need to play with.
The other side of that question is if Ethan as good as you are saying that he is, and I think he is also. Let the record reflect. I think Ethan's that guy, innit? I think he's that guy. But he's that guy, so we can play him against Brighton, and I
would love to, but he's not going to get nominated.
Like I'm saying, if we play him against Brighton, it's not going to be like, oh, we should have played him against Club Brugge. Like, you know what I mean? Like Ethan against Brighton and Ethan against Club Brugge. To me, there's not that much difference, bro. He's cold. No, he walks into both. He walks into both of their first teams. Let's be honest.
Well,
he walks into both of their first teams.
But yet we somehow can't find space for him.
Because we're not Brighton or Club Brugge, man. What are we talking about?
Nah, man.
I'm just young G's in the Champions League games and
it's just sad. It's just sad.
Again, I don't inherently disagree with Ayo. There's sometimes this season I've seen Max Dowman come on the pitch and I was like, that could have been Ethan. There's something. Yeah,
there's something. Yeah, I feel like there's something too.
Come on the pitch and I'm like, that could have been Ethan. I don't disagree with him fundamentally. All I'm saying is, I don't think it's like at the level of worrying. Do you know what I mean? Like Ayos seems very worried.
I am, bro.
No,
I am. This is
I see it.
Is more ready to play young G's on the wings and defensive position.
I just don't want to lose him, bro.
That's football. If you stick him out wide, like if you played Miles Lewis Skelly at 6, yeah, when he was breaking into the first team through the training and that,
yeah, he wouldn't be playing with Arteta. But out wide, left back, Arteta trusts him. Wide,
I don't know if he trusts him, but he trusts him more.
No, I was like, no, where he plays debut on the wing, but now he has to play in the midfield. Arteta is not ready for that.
And I genuinely feel like that's something that Ethan, obviously, if he wants to progress into playing in that midfield position, he needs to play in that midfield position and he needs to contend with the competition of that midfield position. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If he was on the wing, he was competing with an injured Saka and he was getting on the pitch because Saka was injured. If we're looking at it now, if he wants to come on the wing, he's got to compete against Saka, Noni, Gabby, Martinelli can play down the right-hand side if we need him to. Trossard can play down the right-hand side if we need him to. Jesus can play down the right-hand side if we need him to. So do you know what I mean? This is big boy competition, bro. You're not in the under 23s anymore. Are you better than my man?
Fair. But we need to talk about Noni, though.
I love him. He's great. He's a wonderful footballer. Are you better than my man? Can you bring Ethan on at any point in time when Arteta can bring him?
Noni's better.
I've criticized. I think Ethan's ceiling's higher, but right now Noni's better.
So much better.
I criticized Arteta for not making the right choice for a substitute in the past.
I hear that.
Absolutely.
I was like, you know, a championship team, you know, mid-table team, you win it, you're going for trophies. I can't have you.
Can you bring Ethan on instead of Leo? Can you afford to do that when we need to win the game? Can you bring Ethan on instead of Eze when we need to win the game?
No. If anything, this season is, you got minutes in a league-winning team. You saw what winning was like. That's us.
Now you could in the Carabao Cup quarterfinal.
No, but this season,
that's why I agree with Ayo.
Against Crystal Palace. Allow it, man.
Yeah, but it's a bigger scheme. You have to look at the bigger picture. Yeah,
no,
we just talked about it just now. You're going for Prem titles, and bro, you can play him against Crystal Palace
contenders. I was treating Arsenal like United. Arsenal are league contenders. The young G's are here for minutes and the taste of what it's like to be challenging for a trophy. They're not here for like pity minutes. So
it's not pity, bro. But in the Carabao, we're here for serious competition. In the Carabao Cup, bro, I can see Ethan, bro. Carabao Cup, there's no excuse not to. You can't.
You man are talking Carabao Cup, but who are we playing against? Are we playing against the Premier League team?
And also, Arsenal have not won a trophy for so long. Carabao Cup means something. You need to win.
Are we playing against the Premier League team that have whooped last year's leaders 3 times in the past 4 months?
But it's still, but he's still a talented player. That's what I mean. It's not like it's a drop down. I'm saying that there's still
drop down. It's like, yo, my G. It's like he's earned the same. He's done the same training as you have, but he's been here longer. So obviously, he got.
I agree with you. I agree with you that like you're right. It's not that much of a drop down, but because it's not that much of a drop down. Why can't he play against Bournemouth on the 3rd of Jan?
I would love to, but it's just because
17th of Jan.
No, the thing is, I would love that, but I'm saying that
who's more informed, United or Crystal Palace?
I know
Crystal Palace. Why can't he play against United on the 25th of Jan?
No, because in the league, in the league, I don't think Arteta is gonna. He's not gonna break away from what he believes because the league. This is what I mean. In the Carabao Cup, at least you can experiment a bit more. Bro, in the league,
people are acting like Arteta's a Sith Lord, bro. He's not a Jedi. He didn't discover Mourinho playing up top. Like he got forced to do it, and we all saw that he's that guy when he plays there sometimes. That's what it is. He's gonna do the things that he has to do for the situation. He didn't play Ethan on the wing because he was suddenly inspired in the middle of the night one night.
No, of course not.
Up to his wife, and he suddenly had a thought about how he could invert the fullbacks and release the new wingers. That weren't the thing. There were bare injuries. He got forced into making a decision. Right now, he ain't got them injuries. You don't have to make that decision.
Rhys is bad. Let's go back to the.
Sorry, Nash. Sorry. Shut up. Continue.
Well, no, the point is though. I think the disparity of what we're talking about is the Carabao Cup looks like the most likely chance for Ethan to get a game, right? I'm sure I think a lot of Arsenal fans would love to see him more in the other games, but up until now this season, he hasn't featured in many of the Premier League games and a couple of the Champions League games. So I think you'd love to see him in more games. The problem is not which games you'll see him in. The problem is you're not seeing him. Nearly enough.
Exactly. And so what's the most likely time to see him is the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be Carabao the most likely. But you'd think that, but obviously you don't. It wasn't that.
Can I ask you man a question? Quick one, yeah. You see if you're doing something at work, yeah, and you say to your boss, I don't want to do this no more. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to do X, Y, and Z. So all jobs and responsibilities pertaining to this, I'm on it. But I know I can do X, Y, and Z, but I don't want to do no more. That's what X, Y, and Z is him playing on the wing. He wants to play in the 10. They had a contract negotiation.
You think that's what's down to
but I'm sure he was still still play, bro.
I said this during the transfer window. Yeah. When we were talking about him, when we were talking about Trossard, when we were talking about other stuff, I was like, these new contracts or these new payment terms, they mean things. To us as fans, we're being like, but if we're not extending his contract, why are we paying him more money? Maybe he's taking on a bigger squad role. Maybe he's saying he's going to be a starter within the team, and that maybe he's saying he's going to take on this level of coach. Do you know what I'm saying? And
it makes sense.
Ethan, we all talked about bring your camera back on. This guy was talking about flipping how I don't want to sign Noni if it's going to infringe on Ethan's minutes. I said on this pod, run the tapes, bring the clips back. I said it's more of a thing if we have Eze joining us because he's going to be playing in that central area of the field where Ethan wants to play. So he would have known this. All of these discussions are being had with the manager. You know what I'm saying? All of these discussions are being had. What's happening now is this is the reality of it. And at the end of the day, one midfield injury. Yeah. Odegaard's not at full fitness yet. He's getting there. One midfield injury. We are in a point where we really flipping need Eze. We really flipping need Ethan. We probably really may even need Miles Lewis-Skelly to play in midfield. And I just feel like sometimes as Arsenal fans, we get too complacent and we're like, oh, I'm not seeing what I want to see in a site. Bro, there are a lot of men there that need to be accommodated into this lineup and the fixtures. We got a lot of games. Man are talking about, oh, where am I going to see him if I don't see him? Portsmouth, bro, 11th of January. Put in your calendar.
If he doesn't play that one, if he doesn't play that one, Io's going to flip.
Big, bro, but he flips out every flipping time we release a fucking starting 11, bro.
I don't even flip out, bro.
I'm not Johnny, but I agree with him.
Man just makes a point. Because I don't know why my points are. You man just take it as a flip out when I just say something that I don't agree with, bro. I just make a point of my lineups. But here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Let's see, man. If what you're saying, Razor, is true though, if you're relying on injuries or like that kind of situation to see game time, I wouldn't be shocked to see him ask for a loan or something like Kobe-esque and try and get out there and play football. Because
no. I was
you know what I mean, he might want it.
I was treating Arsenal like a mid-table team. Like these
return your camera.
Man's in the garden.
Yeah,
all right, let's. Man made it to the pod. Let's be happy. All right, let's move on then from the Arsenal segment. You're through to the Carabao Cup semi-final against Chelsea, which we'll talk about closer to the date. I think it's mid-January, the first leg, and then you won away at Everton, so back to the top of the table. So essentially 2 dubs, but a lot of things to chat through because the performances have been. And results have been a little bit stickier than in past few weeks. All right, talking about sticky results.
Actually, 2 dubs. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I know, but draw a penalty shootout. Yeah,
let's not do that.
Let's go on to even more great news for me and Nash to chat through. United's fixture on the weekend, 2-1 L at Villa Park. Cunha scores for us off a mistake of Matty Cash. And Morgan Rogers, ice cold, 2 pretty good finishes to very good finishes on the edge of the area in each of the halves, gets Aston Villa the dub. Nash, I know you've got a lot to say. You haven't been on the pod for a little while. So, try and keep it semi-clean if you can. Man. What did you make of it, bro? What did you make of the game?
Disaster. Absolute disaster. I was like, hang on, Villa playing shit. And all I heard after the game was, okay, guys, we lost, but we played well in this loss. As our standards have slipped so much that we're celebrating losses where we perform like a decent team. Man, I can't go through this anymore, man. I'm going through dark times with our team, man. It's not okay. It's not okay. We went to Manchester United, best team in the most celebrated team in England, and this is what we're dealing with. No. I can't accept any of this. And the thing is,
I wouldn't have been able to tell by your title and your subtitle, bro, that you were unhappy.
Fam, Amram wants to be dead, bro. He's like I'm in the north of Yorkshire, bro. I can get heroin here. Otherwise, I'll be inhaling this shit, man. I need to feel something, man. My team is going more through. Detail, please.
Oh God,
making me hurt.
Yeah, 2-1, man. It was we're
getting. I needed this guy gone. I need him gone. It should have been 4-1. I needed him gone.
I'm not sure on this game, bro, to be honest. But at this point, I'm not going to go into that Bournemouth territory of crash outs and pulling out sofa score stats and all this kind of stuff on this game. The point remains: we go into games and the only thing we're coming out with is like a draw when we're expected to win, or in this case, a glorious L like we had against Arsenal in the first game of the season, where people are talking about performances and a better team. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. You got to win, man. We're not in a luxurious position like Arsenal and City at the top of the table where they can play shit or not very good and still get wins and complain. We need all the wins that we can get.
Dude, I said it.
And this manager does as well.
I said it. We're lucky our manager was in football, not politics, man. Because the way he can talk, they can breeze past our losses and our defeats and our shitty performances. Is like, dudes, I've got this. Give me 6 months. Give me 5 months. I can make it work. Throw people under the bus. It's okay, man. Next week, we got it. We got it. And then next week comes, we lose. We get battered. No. I'm done. I'm done with this guy.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, but the thing is, though, right? This game, if we look at just this game in isolation,
we played well.
We
played well.
No, I can't say that anymore when our attack doesn't take enough chances and finish their chances, right? Which we've had since game week 1 all the way through to now. So I'm not even having we've got a good forward line, we're scoring more goals excuse, because we have way more. You're
seeing sense now. You're seeing sense.
Seeing sense. We consistently miss more chances than we take. Cunha's a good example. Header from 5 yards out. I don't know what he's doing with the technique. Even it's just all weird.
I see Cunha. I was like, yo, bro, you shift off Rashford, one of the best left wings in the world, and I'm seeing Cunha. I respect Cunha. I love him. But now I see where he's playing, no pace, no nothing. And I was like, yo, bro.
I wouldn't be that harsh on him. He definitely needs to be more clinical, and he's clearly one of these players that is a bit streaky.
I think he's more of a 10, bro. I think he's more of a 10 in our side.
Probably. But if you look at his Wolves time, he was one of those players where he missed a lot of chances, and he would go on a streak. He'd go on a streak where he would score quite a lot. And he's carried that form.
Yeah. But I was like, dude, your celebrations, I respect it, love it. Bro, we're struggling.
Man's talking about celebrations.
No,
but he needs to be more. Talk about it needs to be more clinical.
Celebration, allow it, man.
Yeah, but if you look at the midfield,
there's no midfield. There's no midfield to look at.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the attack's the best part, and I already said that's not good enough. But the midfield is diabolical. Ugarte, fuck me, man.
Oh, bro.
I saw some people. Razor very kindly shared a tweet with me where some dickhead on Twitter was saying everyone's slandering Ugarte, but if we played with him at 5s or whatever, he'd still be the best player on the pitch. I guarantee all 5 of us, maybe not Nash now because he's burst, but the rest of us, right, we would all be better football players on a 5-a-side pitch currently right now if we put on our boots and go out and play. Ugarte is absolute shit. No allegedly, no whatever. That player is the worst player I've seen United like put on a shirt since fucking Jemba and Kleberson and those guys from the glory days. He's terrible.
I was like, yo, I saw the mid-cross field ping. I was like, bro, into the stands. Nah,
that's not a ping, bro. You use the word ping for a good pass. That was a terrible.
Ugarte is funny.
I was like, yo, when you told me this is meant to be a backup for.
He is funny.
Kobe, nah, man.
It's only funny for rival fans to watch. For us, it's fucking disastrous, mate. He's terrible.
Kobe, man.
Such a bad football player. Yeah, now Kobe's injured, right?
He's not injured.
Now Kobe's out, of course.
He's not injured, man.
Well, that's the party line. The party line is injured. The party line is injured. And we have to. No, bro, we have to. No, okay, but we have to be honest about our defense as well, please, yeah. For players that I like as well, but Lenny Yoro had a fucking no, bro. Lenny Yoro had a fucking disaster in this game. I like him. I think he's going to be a very good player, but that was a really bad performance, mate. He's been shit since Palace.
The way we set up is kamikaze, bro. He's left on his own. 19.
No, bro. He's not doing the basics, bro. No. It's not only the formation. It's not only the system. My man looks like he's got no confidence whatsoever. Since he gave away the penalty at Palace, you look at his face and he looks shook to even make a tackle. So it's not the formation, it's not the system. He looks like he's lost his confidence. The defense right now is a shambles. If we're playing 2 inexperienced prospects in Heaven and Yoro alongside Luke Shaw, we're done out here. You can't
will
expect a
say
defense like that to do
Heaven's
anything.
looking good though. Heaven's looking good though.
Nah, in the last game, whichever one it was, the one at home against Bournemouth, he was not good, bro.
No, but
In this one, he was decent, but at Bournemouth, he's not good. So I'm just gonna gotta be real.
We're hanging on crumbs. Our team is shit. We're hanging.
No, you're hanging on crumbs. I'm saying these defenders are good. They're youngsters. They've got potential to be good, should I say? But we've gassed them up too quickly, and we're seeing now that they're young, they're inconsistent. We shouldn't even be relying on these dons, if I'm honest. And the fact that we are, that tells us the squad is in a bad place.
Any other team would be able to handle the young G's in defense if our midfield was set up properly, but the way it's set up, it's never going to work for anyone. Even when we had Delect and Maguire, we're still shipping goals for fun. Don't blame the young G's in the back. It's our midfield that is not set up to succeed. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, but I'm not blaming anyone, but they're just making mistakes, though.
Just tell me I'm
we
wrong.
have to be able to say they're making mistakes.
What it's
Bro,
worth, I think you're wrong. I
But yeah, that sounds bad, bro.
I think your midfield is poor, but I think your defense is also poor. And I think the big problem is your manager puts on the defense and then changes like 2/3 of it over the course of the game. And when your defense is as key to a system as the system that he plays, it's not making sense. So, yeah.
Question, Hans, can we make top 6? The way we're going with our manager.
Why don't you want to engage
if
I would challenge 5-6 pods ago, but now I'm doing top 6. That's how far we've fallen. Tell me, can we do top 6?
I think the deflection is your answer, Ray. But no, I think we can, but that's not because we can, but it's not because we're good. It's because a lot of other teams are dropping points. Let's be real.
We have Chelsea,
if we make top,
the Epstein brigade with Chelsea, they can maybe cause problems.
Oh my god, bro! That disclaimer at the beginning has got his fucking work cut out. This episode, we've had a madness 45 minutes in.
What is wrong with him? What is he saying, bro?
That came from nowhere.
Nowhere, bro. It's so
unneeded. My god!
Tell me I'm wrong, Rhys. Tell me I'm wrong then. I
am not co-signing anything you said.
No, we're not. No one's touching anything you just said, broski. We're all just leaving that out there. Yeah. Well, madness. But
my face associated with them opinions there.
Yeah, broski. I should have gone off camera.
Just the facts. But
yeah, all opinions are just entertainment purposes. Nothing is. You know what I mean. But draw a line on this Aston Villa United game. Yeah, man.
We didn't even talk about Villa. They deserve
bro, because I don't think so, bro. Rodgers was really good. I actually think Villa were underwhelming in this game. And the fact that they could win not playing that well tells us enough.
And
it tells us enough.
Martinez in midfield, bro, we're going to get clapped against City. Because Villa are so passive. People think now Martinez can play midfield. We're going to get clapped.
No. I'm not buying this. I've seen the comps and the other fans online talking shit about this. Martinez cannot play midfield long term. That's was my a fix point. Only in that game.
City. It's going to be terrible.
Well, why are you talking about, bro? Man, we've got bigger problems than City. Yeah, okay. Newcastle, yeah. Again, they've got a robust midfield. I'm worried about that. But, even some of their midfield, Newcastle have been shaky. I wouldn't be shocked if we pulled out a result against them. But, yeah, if you look on paper, that midfield doesn't look good. I don't think it's the most likely result. Definitely not. But I wouldn't be shocked because Newcastle have been terrible away this season. But if we're playing Martinez in midfield with Casemiro, yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good.
Cheeks.
But yeah, thanks for that, bro. All right, let's move on past the Aston Villa United game because that was a chaotic segment. All right, let's go on to Newcastle Chelsea 2-2. This was a crazy game as well because Newcastle was talking about clapping cheeks in the first half. they were battering Chelsea from the looks of it. To be honest, I watched extended highlights. Second half, Chelsea came back in. That free kick, I was going to ask you, man. On first viewing, I was like, Ramsdale's had a mare there, but then I've watched it again, and Rhys James has put it off the post, and it does look like a harder free kick to save.
To take away from the greatness.
No. I'm saying, broski, relax. I'm not the Rhys James one, bro. I'm not the. I've never hated on Rhys James. Relax.
Each and every one of you watch. I'm keeping tabs. I hate watching.
Rhys James, he was baller that game. I watched that game. He was phenomenal. I gotta give him credit where it's due. He was a player that game. But the free kick is the free. But Ramsdale should have been there. Ramsdale should have got close to it, to be fair. Or done a bit better. It's a good free kick, but it's ridiculous.
Broski, this is all I was asking. I was not
it's a good mini
crash out on Rhys.
See how Rhys got defensive over his namesake.
I'm sick of you lot.
Bro, stop saying you lot, bro. There's a few people here that's going for the Rhys James slander. I'm not one of them. I thought he had a good game as well. Defensively, he had a pretty good game as well. There was one shaky moment with the Harvey Barnes with the pull on the shirt type situation near the end of the game, but he had a really good game. Last ditch tackles, blocks, all kinds of stuff. But in terms of the second Chelsea goal, João Pedro. I was saying it when I watched the highlights back. I've never seen that kind of lead up to that goal. That was a crazy header control, feint type situation that screwed up that Chow guy at the back. He completely sent him. Man moved from like a header like that didn't look like the most controlled to a one-on-one with the goalie and tucked it away. That was a crazy finish. And then ends 2-2. Rhys, we'll start with you. What did you make of the game, bro? And do you think it's a point gained or 2 dropped? Because obviously you're in the thick of the Champions League places at the moment.
Definitely a point gained. I think Newcastle had a lot of chances in the first half. And I think it just shows like how much of a shambles and a calamity we can be defensively, especially for the first goal. Like I think everyone was falling over like they were ice skating or some shit. But I just don't think that defensively we connect well when we're in those types of hostile environments. And I think Newcastle probably just made it hard in the first half, but I'd say they had a lot more chances. I think we did well to get back in the game in the second half, but even then, they definitely could have taken it towards the end of the game. We'll take it. I think last time we went to St James's Park, we got beat. So it's progress, and a point for the top 4 race. So I think Newcastle will look at that game and feel a bit hard done by in terms of how many chances they did have. We come away unscathed, I suppose, better than a trip like it was at Leeds before. Yeah, true. So,
yeah, Chelsea away. It's a good point about the hostile environments. I hadn't really looked at that, but in every ground where there's Leeds are known for that as well, isn't it? Ellen Road is known for like the environment and the fans and stuff. Yeah, the pressure seems to get to the defense at least. What about that bro? I was going to ask you, what about that Chalobah? A lot of people chatting and saying the Chalobah challenge on Gordon was maybe a pen. What did you think of it? Because I'm not sure on it still, and I've watched it back a few times.
Pen.
It was, mate. That was pounded yam versus beans on toast, and you'll see the results of what you get, bro. Like, come on, like that was just get in the gym, bro. You're falling over. If it was given, I do think it would be soft. I don't think. I think more should have, maybe more better contact should have been given. Like if it was to be a foul, but I think no. I think you see them in the game all the time. It's just got to be stronger.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, man, because some angles it looks like it is just like a shoulder to shoulder, and then some angles looks like he comes in with his leg on and like he kind of impedes him with his thigh as well at the same time. But I think overall a draw is not the worst result based on the game. But you know, this is a good example of Newcastle last season versus Newcastle this season. I feel like these were games where last season they would go and get the winning goal. They'd get the big dub at home against some of the big teams. But this season, it's L at home to Liverpool in the last minute, L at home to Arsenal at home in nearly the last minute. And they've come away from this game with a lot of missed chances and not getting the win. I think the only one they did get the win was City at home, right? When City were having a bit of a sticky patch, but they're not playing as well going forward. So yeah, Chelsea come away with a point. So yeah,
and I think
Champions League race is tight now.
I think that was why we also came away with a point, because how shaky Newcastle can be, like their form in terms of how like they'll win one game week and then go and lose the next and then draw the next. So I just think their inconsistency played into our hands, and then I just think it works both ways with our defense.
Yeah, so we've been doing this running theme on the pod now pretty much every week. Gyökeres, Isak. Let's chat about João Pedro, because I feel like after Ekitike, João Pedro has been, there's a bit of a gap maybe, because Ekitike has definitely been by far and away the best striking signing this summer. But how are you feeling about him? Are you happy with him, Rhys? Because like I said, that was a pretty decent goal, and he's been chipping in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's improving slowly, getting his fair share of goals. I wish it could be more, maybe, but I don't think he's an out and out number 9. I think he works better with someone, but then we've got so many number 10s, and it's just like, it's like a factory of different types of football players that we can use. Props to Enzo Maresca being able to rotate so much as he does, but because the thing is, you're not gonna progress. Like, no offense to Liam Delap, but he's still like, he's a work in progress, and we don't know how good he's actually going to be. So, if he was just given like a goal scorer up top to work with, I think you'd see a lot more from João Pedro. But I just think you have to sort of take into account that he doesn't like to play there, or he's not that type of striker. He drops deep a lot rather than sort of runs in behind and creates problems for defenders, or maybe it just allows other attacking players to do their work. I can't. I am to blame anyone. You got to blame the sporting directors again, but we're not crashing out this week. It's Christmas. They can live.
What do you mean? You've crashed out about Rhys James already, so you've just used it already on this episode. But no, what about Semenyo stuff? Because we haven't chat about that. Obviously, United were linked with him. Chelsea, Ornstein made this weird tweet where he kind of made a big deal of Chelsea's inquiry around him, and then 2 hours later you were out of the race already, and then it was City that got him. Why do you think? Do you actually think you were after Semenyo? Because I get why United were after him. I get why Liverpool would be. I get why City are, even if it's greedy. But I couldn't understand why Chelsea would, when you've just spent like almost 100 mil on Garnacho and Gittins in the summer for the same position. So what did you make of
that? Part of me thinks they might have saw a business opportunity, because you know how they move right now. Also, I still think it's a bit PR stunt type thing, where like, because they always do this. They sell us a dream with these players that we're linked with: Maignan, Osimhen, Xavi Simons, and then we'll just pull out of the race. Like, we was linked with Simmons for however many months. We told him, stay there, we'll be back, and then we never came back. And then so do you know what I mean? It's just weird. Like, I don't understand it in terms of, because even when you saw the links with Semenyo, I didn't believe it, and it was just weird for it to not even be like 4 or 5 hours before the rumors were shut down. I think maybe it is a bit Chelsea briefy, trying to please fans that maybe getting a bit annoyed with this whole project and how this is working, when you're just buying players to flip them, because you can't in one breath inquire about Antoine Semenyo and in the next breath brief the media that you're happy with your 2 left wingers and you want them to see out the season. It's just a So yeah, I don't understand. Like your guess is as good as mine, but yeah, I think they're just
so,
trying. Yeah. Keep us
I
happy.
think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, bro. I think it is. I think it's the same with. I've seen the United stuff about it. It was like originally they were saying, "Oh yeah, we'll break the whole system that Amrim's been playing for this whole 12 months just for Semenyo." And then when the deal's ruled out, they start talking about, "Oh yeah, Semenyo didn't want to play left wing back or whatever," and it's always PR stuff. This is why like these guys, these transfer gurus have just ended up being like paid media for the most part. It was like Garnacho's moved to Chelsea in the summer. Romano was basically acting as his personal PR for the move. Every week or so he was putting out some tweets about it. So
It's
yeah,
terrible.
it was just weird, man. Weird.
Twitter's
Man. Let's go on to it has, man. Those transfer gurus have ruined the transfer window and all this kind of stuff. The joy of a move, because you end up getting all this rubbish that comes out, and they just get paid by the club or the player or the agent 9 times out of 10. Let's go on to the Tottenham Liverpool game then. Kem's not here, which I, judging by the reactions earlier in the pod, a lot of people are happy about. So he's been spamming the comments chat throughout the episode. But yeah, they did get the dub, 2-1 away at Spurs. Spurs end up with 9 men. Romero and Xavi Simons got sent off. And yeah, they almost still got back into it at the end of the game. Io, did you watch the game since we haven't got a Liverpool rep? And obviously there's no Spurs reps on here. What did you make of the game, bro? No, I've just gone to you, bro. I've just gone to you because you haven't been...
Where you formulated the sentences made me sound like I was a Liverpool rep there. That is... Let's...
No. I said, since we don't have a Liverpool rep, let's go to you, bro. You know, what did you watch the game live, or what do you make of it?
No, I saw it. It was they're just I think I saw the highlights. I think the fact Liverpool Spurs went down to 9 men is just it's hilariously bad. Like, yeah, like only Spurs could possibly do that. I was annoyed that they conceded because of my correct score. It was very close. There's no need for Richarlison to score, so that really pissed me off a bit. But no, Liverpool, I think they just got what they need to get done. It was Spurs aren't a good team. And obviously, yeah, with Salah not being there, I guess that's like one less external pressure that they don't need to worry about right now. So maybe a lot of them are playing with freedom. They've got a gem in Ekatike. That boy is legit. Wasn't really messing with the celebration though. Don't really know what that was about. The celebration's a bit leave it. But nah, they look like a good team. They were. I think it was a good win. I don't think they didn't need to do much. Spurs on a good side. So, and I think was that the game? Isaac scored that game when he's broke his leg. Was that the game or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess that's one thing they're going to be a bit gutted about. But yeah, he's looking like that's a lot of money that they spent on that boy, and the return isn't looking too promising. But yeah, wish that. Actually, no, I don't wish that boy was here, but I'm sad that they got a win. But yeah, Spurs. I think Spurs are a good confidence booster for any team. To like, if you get to play Spurs, then yeah, it's a good time for your team.
Spurs with 9 men, especially, yeah. I mean, but they made hard work of it.
They made it, yeah. For saying that, yeah, Liverpool didn't look good. They didn't look comfortable. There was some squeaky bum time right at the end where Spurs could have grabbed something. So yeah, even for 9 men, I feel like Spurs look a lot better. I'm seeing them with 11 men. So yeah, but they just got an absolute nutcase as a captain, which doesn't really run with a normal brain. It seems. I don't know what his problem
he's a hothead, man. I don't know what he was doing with that. Well,
Nah,
what did you guys make of the Xavi Simons red card, first of all? Because we've seen one similar. Didn't someone else get a red card for like a bit of a late one on Van Dijk earlier in the season? I think it might have been Antony Gordon at Newcastle. And there seems to be like a bit more of a trend of if you like, even if the force is not high, but if you catch someone late on the Achilles, you get a red card for it. Do you guys reckon it was the right decision?
No,
Razor, what do you reckon, bro?
Nah,
Nash.
I think it's similar energy to that tackle, but I'd like, for the record, I think Antony Gordon's is worse. I think
it was definitely worse, Marlon.
Yeah, it was definitely worse. I think some of the broadcasters, the Up There Sports and them, man, they tried to make it a thing where like they were trying to compare the two, but like Anthony Gordon was, I don't know what he was doing. Xavi Simons one was not good, but it was less like, brother, what the fuck, than Anthony Gordon's one, but marginally. I still think it was a bit like, are you okay? Like right now, the game's 0-0. Like, was it 0-0? It was 0-0 when that happened, isn't it? Like, that was like,
it was early doors.
there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing that you're really chasing in the game like that. Like, it's just like, it just felt immature. Do you know what I'm saying? It felt like a very young red card to get, but it felt like a red card. I can't lie. Like, we always do the thing as football fans, yeah, where like, I know if somebody leaves it on Saliba or Gabriel like that, if they leave it on Zubimendi like that, I'm going to want them to get sent off. And it's defo there in the VAR era. It's defo there for them to get sent off. You know what I mean? Like, he got him late, defo a yellow card. VAR is always going to look at that. It was studs up. It was late. It left a fucking hole in his sock. You know what I mean? So I think that's not really a decision that we can really discourse too much over. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe there are, you know, and it's why I feel like Kemi Badenoch should be here, innit? Because like, then we'd be able to talk to him and see from a Liverpool fan perspective whether like he felt it was super stonewall a red card, like, or something mad. And then I would love to chat to a Spurs fan, even though I tend to try and not acknowledge their existence, but just to understand what they feel about that. Because the other thing is, like it was said, I can't remember who said it, but it was said, like, you see who they're playing, you see where they're playing, you know they're leaving with 3 points. Do you know what I mean? Hold tight the prediction league. Some man got 3 points for that game. Get me? Predicted it correctly, because you see who they're playing, you see where they're playing, you know they're leaving there with something. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Spurs, they're having an identity crisis. I don't know, bruv. But one thing I will echo from what you said and what I said is giving Christian Romero the captain's armband is mental unwellness. Like, I don't even want to call it crazy, because crazy has become a word that we have normalized. Like, we say crazy about a bunch of stuff, innit? It is literally a sign of mental illness. Giving Christian Romero the armband and respecting him to be a stable and reasonable person that can advocate on behalf of your team, yeah, is like some of the Nigerian politicians that we see getting elected again, and then man expect them to suddenly not be corrupt in their third or fourth term. Like, I don't know what to, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, it was the most Christian Romero red card that I could picture, and he deserved to go off. He's an idiot, and everyone involved with giving him the armband at Spurs, every Spurs fan, and the rest of the players that follow him, idiots, stupid. Honestly, if you let me talk for another 29 minutes about this, I'll just say idiot over and over again. It pisses me off so much. At Arsenal, we're having a debate about whether Declan Rice is a better captain than Odegaard, than Saka, than this person, than Gabriel. Spurs are actually suffering, you know.
No,
they've got a certified crush out playing as their
boom for real for Spurs, bro. And as a United fan,
he's a worse choice than Enzo. Worst choice than Enzo, and Enzo's like a raging racist, bro. Like, it's mad. It's mad.
And as a United fan, we wanted Thomas Frank in the summer for a while. Do we think he's going to last the whole of the season? Because I'm seeing what he's going through right now, and bro, he's suffering.
For him to survive, he's got to address the slide, bro. If they keep losing and they're in a similar position to what Ange was last season, and I'm not talking about 17th, but let's say they're in 13th, 14th, 15th, going in past Christmas, they've got to sack him.
No, because Levy's gone, new ownership, and it's like, this is a brand new Spurs. We're struggling. We're gonna fight, and
no, but good. Levy hired him as well, bro. Levy's the one who hired him before he ducked, so he's already under pressure.
Management. So what? Yeah. January, February, before he gets sacked. What month are we thinking, guys?
I'm thinking Feb onwards, man. Depends on the results. If it
Where's
keeps
that?
getting bad, they might pull the trigger in Feb or March.
Can I just say, none of our manager sacking predictions have been anywhere near correct this season.
I thought Amram would be gone by August, but he's still here. So.
We were talking about
August.
Amarim. We were talking about.
I'm sure we got Graham Potter right.
Yeah, we also
that was obvious.
We might have Graham Potter right, but that's like a blind man falling down a staircase. Like, what do you want? Do you want like?
Okay, then. So yeah, predictions. Which month is he going, Frank? Which month?
At Spurs,
I'm gonna say Feb.
Right.
I'm gonna say Feb.
he might make
Late
it to
Feb.
the. Nah, you lot are underestimating.
Which month you
You
said?
lot are underestimating Spurs' addiction to mediocrity.
No, they think they're like a raw outfit. It's like we can back the manager. We'll be here.
Nah,
for
he might go at the end of the season. He might survive the season and go
Oh,
again.
you think it's mutually potted ways end of the season? That's what you're going for.
I say that, but he might also survive the season and go away. Go again. Sorry, like you have to remember, flipping. This is Tottenham Hotspur, bro.
Fair.
Antony.
We're talking too much about Tottenham, bro. We're talking too much about Tottenham. We need to move. We need to move.
Ayo, what'd you say? Ayo, when is Frank getting fired?
Sorry, host. No, I think he makes the end of the year for sure, easily, 100%.
This guy.
It's got to be end of the season.
This is killing me, bro. This is a hostile takeover, bro.
Embarrassment for them if they just pull the trigger.
Monash Putin out here, man, moving crazy, trying to treat me like Ukraine. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to game week 18 and 19. No more Tottenham chat, please, God. All right, we're going to cover both game weeks because we've obviously got the Boxing Day and post-Christmas fixtures and then the New Year's fixtures as well. So we'll start off with the prediction league because we've had some changes in positions this game week.
Disgusting.
What happened, Dad? What happened?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna if Putin will leave me alone and I can still run the thing, then we'll get to the prediction league.
Yeah.
So in first,
If he interrupts the Port Musa, shut up.
in first place is Rhys, 63 points and 11 correct scores. The boy had three correct scores in like the first day and a half of the game week. It was absolutely mad. He's had a mad one, and he's top of the league. Io's dropped from first down to second, 61 points and 9 correct scores. 2 months at the top, he's dropped down now to second.
2 months at the top.
Johnson's in third, 59 points, 8 correct scores. Razor's made a mad climb as well, a couple of correct scores as well for you, bro. You're up to fourth, 59 points and 7 correct scores.
No.
Kem Larden, yeah, bro, you did a mad thing. Kem Larden's in fifth, 57 points, 9 correct scores. I'm in sixth, 53.6 correct scores. Nash, you did not gain any points or anything because you forgot to send me your scores altogether. So you're still 40 points and 5 correct scores, bro. But Nash, you did send them this week. Yeah, he is, bro. He's clinging on for dear life. He has good weeks, bro.
I was suffering.
All right. Yeah, fair dues. We hear you.
No, allow it.
Yeah, we hear you, bro. But game's a game. All right, let's go on to Newcastle United Boxing Day fixture. Rhys, since you're at the top now, what's your prediction in this one? United against Newcastle.
Oh shit! You caught me off guard. Is this how it feels to be at the top? 1 second.
Act like you. I was gonna say act like you've been there before, but you haven't been there before. That's what I mean. That's what I was gonna say.
I need to act like a video.
Hey, Lana looks disgusting.
What did you?
Oh yeah, this feels wrong not to be speaking first. Oh, horrible.
What are we talking about? We're talking about Man U.
Man U, Newcastle, yeah, Boxing Day fixture.
Just think about living at the top. Sorry, that's
Oh,
I went 1-1. United Newcastle just because of Newcastle's shaky form, and obviously United would love to meet them with more shaky form. So.
Fair dues. Aya, what's your prediction in this one, bro? This feels so wrong speaking after somebody else. I don't like it. I've gone 2-1 Newcastle.
Fuck's sake. All right, nice one. Johnson's gone 1-1. Razor, what's your prediction in this one?
Hello. I have gone 2-1 to the Toon, because United are a disgrace, and hopefully at the end of the season we won't talk about them like a top 6 side anymore, because it's getting to that point.
We'll never reach that point, bro. Kem's gone 1-1. He's gone a draw. Mate, I've gone 2-1 United. I will keep doing it delusionally every single week. I've gone 2-1 for United.
I don't think you're even playing to win, Antony, because your belief in United is so misplaced.
You like being at the bottom of the table with Nash. I said it in the group chat. I said it in the group chat, and they were calling me names. Yeah. Everyone is biased towards their club, and it is no surprise that the United fans are both bottom of the table.
I'm the real one.
That's what I said.
I'm the real one, man said. I'm the real one. All right, Nash, on that point, what's your prediction for this score, for this game?
Newcastle 3, United 0. We're going to get fucked.
Well done.
Nash is the real one. Nash is the real one.
We're going to get fucked.
All right.
Yeah.
all right.
I hope you're seeing what a realistic fan of the club looks like. That's what you look like when you're supporting us.
Bro. Antony Gordon, Westman, is going to get a hat trick, and it's going to burn me.
Wait. This is what a United fan on the drink looks like, bro. That's the difference between the two of us. All right, on to Forest Man City. Rhys, it's you, bro. What's your prediction on this one?
2-0 City.
All right, 2-0 City. Io, what's your prediction on this one?
3-1 City.
All right, nice one. Johnson's gone 2-0 City as well. Razor, what's your prediction?
Inadvertently, I have the same score as the league leader. Not you, I'll sit down. 2-0.
Like, you guys should be haters. This is what you mean. God, being at the top, the hating is crazy. I'll be back, and I'm going to be even worse than I was last time. Just so you know this. Once I'm back at the top, you guys are going to hate me even more.
Kem's also gone 2-0 to Man City. I've also gone 2-0 to Man City.
Hey,
Nash, what's your prediction
you're
on this one?
pissed after that comment. I'm clipping that comment and slapping the score over it. It better not be 2-0. That's what I'm saying.
Nash, what's your prediction, bro?
City 3-0.
All right, 2-3-0 for you. Arsenal, Brighton. Rhys, what's your prediction?
2-1 Arsenal.
All right, 2-1 Arsenal. Io, what's your prediction on this game?
2-0 to the Arsenal.
Nice one. Johnson's also gone 2-0 to Arsenal. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
I was tempted to go with what would have been another rescore, but I'm going to the game, and I have seen us concede very few goals recently, so I've gone with 2-0 to the Arsenal.
All right, 2-0. Kem's gone 2-1 Arsenal. I've gone Arsenal 2-0. Nash, what's your prediction on this one?
Brighton will tease it with not giving it up, but they'll give it up to Arsenal 2-1 to the Arsenal.
The one-liners are back. All right, Rhys, are you there, bro? Liverpool, Wolves.
I went 3-0.
To Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah, Liverpool, sorry.
Right, 3-0 Liverpool. Imagine, bro. Kem crashed out after they won the last game. Imagine if they lose to Wolves. We need to see it, man. Come on, Rob Edwards, do us a favor, mate. That would be amazing. All right, Io, what's your prediction on this one? Liverpool, Wolves?
2-0 Liverpool.
All right, 2-0. Johnson's also gone 2-0 Liverpool. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
I've gone 3-1. I think Liverpool are going to battle Wolves because Wolves have been really shit, but Wolves haven't struggled that much with getting goals. And Liverpool are cheek spreaders, just like their guy on the pod, Kem. So yeah, I think they have to ship at least one. I refuse to believe they're not going to ship at least one. It might even be 3-2. I regret my choice already.
Yes, I think the nil is more of a reflection on Wolves than it is for Liverpool's defense. I think in most of these predictions, because Yeah, Wolves have been struggling. Kem's gone 3-0 Liverpool. I've gone 2-0 Liverpool. Nash, what's your prediction on this one? Nash, you there, bro?
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Answer your message. 2-1 Liverpool Wolves.
Oh God! All right, Rhys, your team, Chelsea Villa. That's probably game of the game week, to be honest. That's
Is it that? Is it that?
Yeah, third against fourth, man.
Why are you talking? You mid-table supporting brother, bro. Shut up, bro.
Yeah, bro, we're seventh.
Be grateful that you're part of the prediction still, bro. We should be predicting Bournemouth ahead of you,
Antony,
bro.
you should be on my side, bro. We need to back our team.
Bro, you literally said that we're going to lose 3-0 to Newcastle. I backed the team.
That's got nothing to do with this conversation. It's a different conversation now.
This is backing you, which is a struggle, bro, when you're saying that kind of stuff. Because Chelsea Villa is definitely game of the weekend or the game of the game week for sure. Third against fourth. It is, bro. Come on, man. All right. Rhys, what's your prediction on this one? Chelsea Villa.
Blindly 2-1 Chelsea.
Like, say that with some bass in your voice, bro. Say it with some bass, bro. It was zero bass, bro.
I don't know if I'm sure about this. Yeah, my bold manager, like I said, my bold manager can compete with anyone except Ruben Amorim.
Exactly.
Don't do that, Rhys. Don't do that. Don't mention his name. Don't mention his name again. Don't mention his name again.
He who must not be named.
Why are you talking about him like you're Will Smith and he's Jada Pinkett?
Wow. Okay. That was dark. Uncalled for.
All right, Io, what's your prediction on this one? Chelsea Villa.
I went 2-1 to Villa.
All right, 2-1 Villa. Johnson's gone 1-1 draw. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
2-1 Villa because United are shit.
All right, fair enough. Kem's gone 1-1. I've gone 2-1 Chelsea. And then Nash, what's your prediction on this one?
Oh God, no cheese to be clapped. 1-1. Just a lot of teasing.
All right, last game of this game week 18, Palace against Spurs. Rhys, what's your prediction, bro?
2-1 to Palace. They're ready to get out of this losing run.
You reckon?
Okay, well, against Spurs, they will. They are, yeah.
Fair.
Yep, fair enough. Io, what's your prediction on this one?
Yeah, 2-1 to Palace as well.
All right, 2-1 Palace. Johnson's gone 1-1 draw. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
First of all, I'm disappointed that you guys aren't locked in because I said that their man were going to win because United was shit, but they're playing Chelsea. United are still shit. I wanted that to be known.
I heard you, just ignored you.
All right, cool. That disappoints me because I wanted more from you guys. I expected more from you. 2-1 to Palace, similar to the table leader, Rhys, I believe.
Man's trying to blacklist me, bro. Like, respect me, cuz I am the leader. Don't let
Rhys. You don't need any advice on your predictions yet.
Don't let Rhys's Rhys is holding it warm, bro. Just holding the seat warm, cuz that's what Rhys is doing right now. You ain't at the top for 2 months. That place is mine, cuz I'm part of the furniture at the top. I'll be back to my right.
I'm at Arsenal at the top for like 300 and something days.
Don't worry about that. We're in Arsenal.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Sorry, guys,
comparing
I know I didn't say anything of worth, so I'm not even going to ask you what was happening. You know what I mean?
All right. Kem's gone 1-0 Spurs. I don't know what he's on. I've gone 2-1 Palace. And Nash, what's your prediction on this one?
The Palace game, 2-2.
All right, 2-2 draw.
Nothing more to say to that.
Well, you didn't write any lines for this one.
I don't write lines, bro. It comes to me. I just don't care about Palace or Spurs. No inspiration.
That's harsh on Palace, man. Good team. All right, let's go on to game week 19. Chelsea first up against Bournemouth. Rhys, what's your prediction on this one?
2-0, but either way, we're not shipping 4 goals. As bad as we are.
All right, light little dig there. Let's see if you get the dub. Io, what's your prediction on this one?
Yeah, same. I've gone 2-1 to Chelsea. I think they concede for sure. But yeah, I think they run out winners 2-1.
All right, 2-1 for you. Johnson's gone 2-1 Chelsea as well. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
I've gone 3-2 Chelsea. Not 4 goals, but a couple.
Yeah. I don't think it's crazy for Bournemouth to score goals against you, bro, by the way. But yeah, 4 would be a stretch.
You need to put that. You need to put that against you. You need to proper put that in quotation marks because that you has to be very particular to a certain team. 4
Against
goals.
you.
Yeah, exactly. You can't use that as a sweeping generalization right there. We don't.
Yeah, 4 goals. Yeah, 4 goals is a lot, bro. 4 goals is a lot. That's bro. Let's be real. From a neutral perspective, that might be game of the season in terms of the number of goals, and not based on the quality of defending, obviously, but in terms of the goals and the chances and everything like that. Yeah, basically, yeah. All right. Johnson's gone 2-1 Chelsea. Razor, what's your prediction? Oh, you went 3-2. Kem's gone 3-1 Chelsea. I've gone 2-1 Chelsea. Nash, what's your prediction? Chelsea Bournemouth.
Chelsea are going to send the tides of the boats and hold tight Farage's flag. 2-0 Chelsea Bournemouth.
Fuck's sake. All right, nice one. Shout out there for Farage. From Nash, to be very clear, not from the rest of us.
No.
All right, Rhys is
We can contextualize the legend. Don't shout out Farage. Don't say that. Don't do that.
Yeah, well,
bro. I said a very clear statement. Don't bring Farage into this.
Bro, you've said way worse on this pod already, so don't worry.
We don't talk about Farage.
This will be a minor quotation in the pod. Don't worry. You've had a Hall of Fame performance in this one. All right, Rhys, Arsenal versus Villa. What's your prediction on this one?
1-1.
All right, you've gone draw.
Rhys, check man. Rhys, bro. Someone's league must.
You're not gonna try your hardest to score.
No, you're doing your thing. Like, Chelsea are not championship challengers. The much respect money. Top 4. Rhys, back your team.
What do you mean?
Bro, this is Arsenal Villa. What are you talking about?
Hey, someone get music. Someone put it to bed.
I just picked us to win in 2 game weeks. How much more backing do you need?
Sorry, I was one result behind.
Oh, Nash is on delay, bro. Man's on delay. Yeah, he's got the streaming lag. He's like a minute behind the rest of the pod.
That northern internet boy moving a certain way because that's hilarious. I
was one result behind. Relax, Ayo.
I said them man got the top quality tap water, but the internet is not interneting at all.
Oh man,
bro, he's got internet. He's got internet, so we're winning. Ayo, what's your prediction? Arsenal Villa.
I'm saying, I think someone's leaked my results to Rhys, so he keeps the lead. I've got 1-1 as well. I don't like that. Someone's definitely leaked my shit.
It's inspiring, man.
You're trying to get this disgraceful thing, but yeah, 1-1 as well. Yeah, I think it'll be a tight game, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I could see us drawing 1-1.
All right, Johnson's gone 1-0 to the Arsenal. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
I think Rhys is a hater. I think Ayo's gun shy. I think Jonty's conservative, and I think it'll be 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Fair enough. Kem's gone 1-0 to Arsenal. I've gone 2-1 Arsenal. And Nash, what's your prediction on this one?
It's gonna be a Westman game, 0-0.
All right. Nice one. All right, let's go on to United versus Wolves. Rhys, what's your prediction on this game?
3-1 United. The streak starts again. Or tries to.
Nah, man's never getting his haircut. That Don's never getting a haircut, bro. 3-1 United. All right, Ayo, what's your prediction in this one?
I've gone 2-1 United.
Right, 2-1 United. Johnson's gone 2-0 United. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm actually...
I do know because you sent it through. So you went 3-1 United against Wolves.
Yeah.
All right. Mate, this episode is a real Christmas special, I'll tell you that. Kem's gone 2-0 United. I've gone 3-1 United. Nash, what's your prediction on this one?
Ray only said 3-1 tonight because he's a friend of ours, but we're losing. Wolves 2, United 1. Bro, we're not winning until he's gone.
This guy. He wants to tell me to back my team, and he's gone for us to lose 2-1 at home to Wolves, who haven't won a game all season.
Dude,
The worst Premier League side of all time.
We can actually put and bet now.
Hall of Fame performance.
Honestly, so I said it's Hall of Fame. This performance, you missed it. You missed the first 20 minutes as well, whatever as well. So go and watch that back. You'll love that first bit as well.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, crazy. 2-1 to Wolves from Nash. Okay, amazing. All right, Rhys, Liverpool leads. What's your prediction on this one, bro?
2-1 Liverpool.
All right, 2-1 Liverpool. Io, what's your prediction on that game?
3-1 Liverpool.
All right, 3-1 Liverpool. Johnson's gone 2-1 Liverpool. Razor, have you got your score for Liverpool Leeds?
I do. 2-1 Liverpool.
Right,
because
Liverpool.
Kem's a waste man.
Agreed. Very much agreed. Kem's gone 1-0 Liverpool. I've gone 2-1 Liverpool. And Nash, what's your prediction?
3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. All right, cool. Rhys, are you there, bro? What's your Brentford Spurs prediction?
Me.
Classic
Terrible.
Rhys.
Terrible. 2-0 Brentford. Sorry.
2-0 Brentford. All right, Io, what's your prediction on this one?
1-1. I'm going 1-1.
1-1 draw. Johnson's gone 1-0 Brentford. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
3-2 Brentford. Come on, you bees.
All right, 3-2 Brentford. Cam's gone 2-1 Brentford. I've gone 2-2. And Nash, what's your prediction in Brentford Spurs?
1-1.
All right, you've gone draw. All right, last game then, finally. Sunderland, Man City. Should be a good game as well. Rhys, what's your prediction in this one?
2-1 City.
All right, 2-1 City. Io, what's your prediction in this game?
I've just seen what I sent, bro. Oh my god.
We didn't ask for your last story. Tell us the prediction.
Up, bro.
That's the prediction.
I've accidentally put. Actually, it is what it is. I put Sunderland 2-1, which was not my plan. Which was not my plan at all.
Yes.
If
they win, though, you're laughing.
I'm laughing if they win.
You might be right.
I know, mate. Yeah, fortune favors the bold.
It's not like you went with like a 4-1 Sunderland.
No. I think I'm going to go 2-1 City. I'm just going to complete the wrong way around. But yeah, 2-1 Sunderland. It seems. There we go.
Damn, you're gonna have to chat to Johns because he did that, didn't he, with the Chelsea result earlier? But yeah, 2-1. It is to Sunderland. All right, Johnson's gone 2-0 City. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
3-1 City.
All right, 3-1 City. Kem's gone 2-2 draw. I've gone 2-1 Man City. And Nash, what's your prediction on this one?
The degenerates in the north will celebrate and Sunderland will win 1-0. 1-0.
All right, that should have you more concerned, Io, than anything else. All right, 1-0 Sunderland for Nash. All right, we've got all 12 predictions in game week 18, game week 19. Let's see when we come back after the new year what the table's looking like. But yeah, hopefully we'll have more correct scores like we did last week. And yeah, the table will look interesting when we come back. But yeah, this has been a crazy episode, man. Probably not the most suitable for younger viewers. So please, viewer discretion is needed. But we'll be back after Christmas and New Year's. Merry Christmas, everyone. And Happy New Year. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks' time. Take care, everyone.
holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.